Morning, everyone. This is Miss Purple. How's everyone doing? Hopefully, I hope you all can hear me on this video because I still haven't got my new phone. Because every time my uncle come over, guys, you gotta understand he's 75 and he keeps forgetting. But on my last video, I was trying to stress that drugs is a serious thing, guys. On Tuesday, I lost a niece from an overdose of drugs. And I was just trying to let you all know that if you have some loved ones who has an addiction, because as you all know, I had an alcohol addiction from the age of 13 to the age of 45. Yes, I did, guys. After 45 years old, I just came to the point that I was tired of doing alcohol. So I stopped drinking alcohol altogether. Sometimes now I may have a drink, one or two drinks, but I try not to drink like I used to. And I'm going to be honest with you because I feel like we can sit here, we can laugh at people, we can joke about people that's on drugs and that do alcohol and get drunk. But guys, it's not funny. Actually, it's addiction, and a lot of people are afraid to admit that they have an addiction. My thing is sit down and talk and ask them, why are they doing drugs? Why are they doing, drinking alcohol? You'll be amazed at some of the stories that they tell you. Because when people used to ask me, I used to tell them it numbs the pain. It numbed me. From being molested from the age of 7, and then been going through, numerous of bad relationships, and going through just, being raped, guns put to my head and stuff, I realized that alcohol numbed all the pain that I went through in those situations. My thing is, instead of talking and laughing about people and making fun of them, why don't you sit down and ask them, why do you do drugs? Why do you drink alcohol? To get drunk? Because that's what we do. And it's one thing about us men and women, that's different. Men are taught not to show emotions. Men are taught to hold everything inside because they have to be strong. But let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. For me, I think it is beautiful when a man can show his emotions because we all are human. That's something we should have never started telling our young men at a young age, is to not show emotions and to hold things in, because when it comes to relationships, it makes it bad. It make it bad for a relationship, because a lot of young men who does drugs and alcohol, if you listen to some of their stories, a lot of them been molested when they was young, but didn't know how to say anything about it. So the best way to do it and to cope, some was hurt by their parents, some by people in their families. But instead of them coming out and saying something, they just hold it in and they turn to drugs or alcohol to help them cope with it. Because I turned to alcohol to help me cope with things I went through. So guys, be mindful. Watch how you talk to people. Watch how you say things to people, because you never know what a person is going through that day. Like I said, God loves you and so does Miss Purple. But one thing I want you to do and be mindful of, guys, is please, excuse the airplanes, please, if you have a child that's on drugs or using drugs, or you feel like you need, sit down and talk to your kids about drugs. Sit down and let them know the effects of drugs. Sit down and talk to your kids about alcohol. Let them know the effects of alcohol. Because guys, we're losing a lot of our young kids to these drugs. I'm being honest with you. So guys, as I say, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, the share and like button, and also hit the notification bell, and also leave me some comments. And one more thing before I go, as you know, I always say at the end of my video, I'm just saying, peace, love, hugs, and kisses. Take care, stay sweet, and God bless you. And guys, I hope I have a phone by Saturday. And yes, one more thing. Let me go in here because I got to go get this coffee, guys. And I got to start watching these videos because there's a lot of videos I got to watch. Take care, stay sweet. And as always, God bless you.